right, y'all. We about to get this damn book shit out the way. Hold on. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. All right. So most of y'all probably figured out this bitch then went and re-uploaded that fucking ass pamphlet that she calls a book. So thanks for helping, Nene. I told you I ain't with this tech shit. But anyway, the bitch said she went and revised the book, rewrote it, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I'm pretty sure it's the same bullshit that the last book had with all her grammatical errors. So I left my comment up on Amazon, and apparently the bitch did not like that shit because she gave me a piece of her little ass mind on her God Queef drama channel over there. So whatever, bitch. If you ain't pressed, why the fuck even comment? Nene, the table is behind me. What are you talking about? That's my rehearsal. This is my rehearsal space. Okay. Let me pull this shit up. This stream is probably going to be short because, like I said, it's probably the same bullshit as the other book. She just changed the book cover. Okay. Owning Opulence, the road to becoming a multimillionaire. All right. Here we go, y'all. What's up, Nelly? How you doing, baby? Table of contents, bullshit. Dedicated to Rain Man. I ask God for you. My soul thanks you for choosing me to be your mother. Forgive your father. You need to forgive his mother. I see your worth. Never forget that a loving family is the most valuable thing you will ever have. We are your wealth. Same bullshit as before. This is the exact same shit. What the fuck did you change? Daddy gonna lie can mess up your money. It's the same bullshit. Okay, I'm trying to see what this bitch the grammatical errors, and bitch, the word is grammatical, not grammatical. Okay, that's all right. Okay, chapter 1: dating online can mess up your money. I died on the 24th of March 2020. You mean you faked your death on you same shit. Even though plenty of people love me, if you ask anyone who Soncerae Monique was, or ain't shit, bitch, when she was alive, you will get so many different answers. See, this one run-on sentence right here explains exactly why this bitch faked her own death, because you wanted attention and you didn't get it. God. Some of them you won't like. Some of them make you not like me, even if this is the first time you heard I was someone. No, Nene, this is when she supposedly killed herself or whatever. But this sentence right here proves why she faked her death to try to get attention. Some of them make you not like me, even if this is the first time you've heard I was someone. I don't like some of the things people say about me. That's why you going crazy over there making videos about all our comments we making on your Amazon book read, bitch. The lies people tell about our interactions are gratuitous and the rumors are of equal value. It took me a long time to stop taking what they say so personally. Then why you keep making videos? It's hard because I love people. We don't love you, bitch. They get on my last nerves on the internet, but I love them. This is the exact same shit as the fuck. People are the reason I picked up the pace on the road to becoming a millionaire. I'm no stranger to wealth. You're no acquaintance to wealth either. However, I didn't realize how much money I was wasting until I moved from Atlanta to California. Oh, God. Let's not forget to mention that I was also homeless. However, before I begin spilling the deets about how I went from homeless to wealthy, let's circle back to my death, which again is why you faked your death in the first place, so you could talk about this shit. I hope you can keep up, bitch. You can't even keep up. Your YouTube career has passed you by, bitch. It's over with. Been over with. Fuck. This book is short and sweet. I will say short. I'm going to get as detailed as I can, as fast as I can. I thought you said this was a basic book, bitch. I don't want to take up too much of your time with a long-winded book. This book is created to help you, not bore you. Plus, we live in a social media age based on instant gratification. I'm going to make this swift. That might be a new sentence in here. Maybe, I don't know. My funeral was years ago. Some weird low energy male from the internet pronounced me dead in 2017 in a YouTube video. Y'all, this is the same shit. This bitch ain't changed shit in this motherfucking book. Nothing. He was a minister preaching my eulogy in his fan fictional wicked demonstration of my demise. The rumor of me committing suicide started in 2016 when I posted a video on YouTube. In it, I candidly spoke about being harassed online by thousands of men who did not like African American women. See, this is what they do. Whenever bitches like her, and again, you're mixed race. Remember? You're not a black woman until you need to be a black woman. You're not a black woman until you start looking for allies. We've been figured this shit out, bitch. But you said I'm mixed race. The only thing you mix with, bitch, is bullshit vodka and orange juice. That's it. Same shit. Imagine the toll this took on my mental health to see so many African American men telling me that I was unattractive because I am black. In all caps. Now, again, you said you are a mixed race woman, but in here you said in all caps you're black. You black as shit. I will give you that. That's why I keep putting these goddamn filters on there to make you look light skinned or whatever the fuck. And then you put this new book cover on here, that orange Donald Trump filter to make yourself look light skinned, but you're mixed race. And here you're black. Whenever somebody's saying some shit you don't like, you call them gay. Like, well, what the fuck you said? Oh, because I'm reading you the business. I'm gay. Again, y'all, that's what the fuck motherfuckers do. Whenever they ain't got shit to say about you, when they can't say shit back, you're automatically gay. Automatically. Nice try, bitch. Nice try. Fuck out of here. Where was I at? This bitch is a fucking idiot. This brought on deep depression and thoughts of suicide. I wish that it brought on deep depression and actions of suicide in your case. God. Being on the internet wasn't always this unhealthy. I was a model. You took some pictures, bitch. You wasn't a fucking model. Fuck you mean? God. Okay. Okay. I was a model, social media influencer. Who the fuck you influence? Social media influencer long before being one was a trendy thing. My road to financial freedom started the days in which MySpace monopolized the internet. We said this. To create a Facebook profile, you had to be a college student, which you're not. Those were the days I loved interacting with people online. We were just happy to be able to see each other after years of not being able to keep in touch. Apparently, this is the same fucking book, bitch. The same shit. Same shit. Owning opulence, the road to becoming a dumb bitch. The world woke up to the power of the internet during the pandemic. Being locked in our homes, you weren't locked in a home, bitch. You were locked in a hotel. Being locked in our homes with no way to communicate outside of our smartphones and the internet introduces to a brand new world of stay-at-home jobs and online businesses. Okay. As well as multiple sources of income that I was aware of long before Instagram had an option for you to open a store, long before Facebook had a marketplace, and you didn't make money then. These are the new gateways to financial freedom. To some, online business is easy. Meanwhile, others struggle to get consumers to purchase any item in their store under $5. Same fuck shit. What is hurting most people is marketing and branding. They're misunderstanding the importance of quality products, customer service, and the purpose behind whatever they are selling that has a. Oh yeah, y'all. The bitch said I know how to read in her last video too. How am I doing? They're misunderstanding the importance of quality products, customer service, and the purpose behind whatever they're selling that has the potential to draw in the masses. Okay. Before I get too deep into the importance of marketing and branding, let me reassure you that I am going to keep this book of knowledge very basic, like you basic bitch, you. When you're ready for more information, I'll take you to the next level. For now, we're going to go over how I ended up homeless, then dead, then wealthy. Okay. It all started on a dating website app. I was a promoter for a club in Lawrenceville, Georgia called Theory Lounge and was using it to invite men out to events. I'm trying to figure out what this bitch has changed with this book because it's the exact same shit. I was a single woman, so I used my status to attract other single men. No. Theory Lounge was a new high-end lounge. However, it was difficult to get people to come out to this venue for two reasons. One, because you said you worked there and you said you worked there. That'll keep any motherfucker away. Oh, God. For one, there was a bar across the street called Barnacles. Barnacles was packed almost every day with people who love sports. It was a fairly affordable establishment. Theory Labs was a little more upscale and attracted a much more uppity crowd. This bitch always trying to make herself out to be somebody. Bitch, what you mean is you were a lot lizard for both those establishments. We know that too. God. Lastly, the location of the bar was far from the places people would usually frequent, 30 miles away in Atlanta. Working at the lounge was one source of income out of the several I had. And none of them, you didn't get no car, you didn't get no house from none of that shit, bitch. Really? So it seems to me that you found several ways to lose. I have a degree in business marketing. Where is it at? If you have a degree in business marketing, post that shit. Post it. Post your degree in business marketing. And on behalf of the pit, we will cash up your ass a couple dollars if you can prove that that's your real business marketing degree, which we know you don't have. I have planned and promoted hundreds of events in the city of Atlanta and the surrounding areas. Okay. And none of them have ever heard of you. There weren't a lot of female promoters during that time. The entertainment industry is rough in itself. It takes a lot of strength and power to do it. Sometimes I take a security guard with me to make promoters or strip club owners pay me at the end of the night because you didn't work there. Ah, yes, Aries. This is the Viper Pit Book Club. Yes. Unfortunately, most of us over here in the pit, we're not that educated or sophisticated, so we have to limit the books in our book club to simple shit on the level of Dr. Seuss, which is why we're reading your book, bitch. Because remember, we're low energy and we're stupid. And you're right, because this is on our level right here of fuck shit. God. At Theory and most events in Atlanta, we were having a difficult time pulling men. Yeah, because you kept telling them you worked there. Difficulty pulling men in on certain days of the week. Any day that ended in Y, you had difficulty getting niggas to come in there if they knew you was gonna be there, bitch. So I'd log on to dating websites and encourage men to come out to events. And this is the book, y'all. This bitch can't even give away for free. One man I invited was from Stone Mountain. Wait for it. Which was about 20 miles away from the lounge. He insisted that the distance to the lounge was too far for his liking. Despite him declining the offer to come out to the lounge, he and I continued to talk. Because that's why you was on Plenty of Fish in the first place, bitch. Random talks turned into a friendship that led us to date and travel out of town. Eventually, we ended up in a committed relationship. Anytime your relationship with a married person is not committed, separated or not, the nigga was still married. So you were not in a committed relationship because the nigga was still with his wife. I don't usually post men I date on social media profile. You don't. Then how do we know who a certain popular Atlanta guy is here? How do we know that if you didn't bring him to the internet? And you and your daughter sat there in that chair in that hotel room and was swapping dick stories about all the niggas you had. How do your daughter know all these niggas' names, but you don't bring niggas on here and post shit? You don't do that. Fuck no. I don't usually post men I date on social media profile bullshit. However, there are pictures of he and I all over it because you posted them. Before I met him, I was single and celibate for years. I think Q would have something to say about that. It's 2017 by now, and I hadn't been in a monogamous relationship since 2009. I had polyamorous relationships from 2010 to 2012. That means you were a pass around hoe. However, after that, I was comfortable with being single and had no intention of being married or entering into a romantic relationship of any kind. Okay. Oh, here go the unnecessary pictures of Preach, y'all. For some reason that I can now classify as divine intuition, I started getting the cringeworthy feeling that I was being stalked. My intuition kept telling me that something was off about the situation. Not really about him, but just the entire situation had me worried. I was having a good time and he was a great guy. He was attractive, he had a sense of humor, and he was extremely outgoing. My family loved him, including my 18-year-old daughter, who shouldn't have even really been around this nigga, but you brought him around every nigga you fuck with. Okay. My Yorkie Shih Tzu, Benjamin Buttons. Okay. Anyone I introduced him to loved him. I met his family, his co-workers, and all of his friends, except for his wife. Mm. Yep, you read correctly. Not only had this man not graduated from high school, he only made $12 an hour at his job. He was 38, but just obtained his driver's license mere month before he met me. But you trapped him any goddamn way. Right? You trapped him any fucking way. Or tried to trap him anyway. He was driving his cousin's car, yet had an apartment. And you got your car repoed. So what the fuck they got to do with any goddamn thing, bitch? This man was so far behind in life that it concerned me. But you use a pregnancy app to get pregnant by him, and you spent the last 5 years talking about this nigga. I began trying to find out what his talents were so I could help him start his own business. And one day you'll find out where your talents are, besides lying and being an ain't shit bitch. I already own a successful UI UX design company called Revenue Digital and was beginning my career in software design. Really? Okay. According to this man and his wife, glad you said that shit. They were separated for 2 years and never had the time or the finances to file for divorce. She was a side chick to another man. Her husband, my boyfriend at the time, dated several women before he met me. We devised a plan, he and I, to find an apartment together, get married in a few years, and have children. Only after we reached our financial goals. Simultaneously, I was in the process of moving out of a property owned by my daughter's father. No, Andre kicked your ass out. Yeah, Priest told us that shit, bitch. God damn. He was a real estate investor and worked in telecommunications, which means what? And he dumped your ass too. I wanted to move close to the city of Atlanta so that I could attend business meetings faster. Andre was putting your ass out and you was trying to find a way to stalk Priest. Tell the truth. This is when things began to become a little complicated. After a lovely trip out of town, we attended a Caribbean parade. After the parade was over, he had a moment of clarity and decided that he wanted to tell me the truth about him and his wife. Now, he tried to get rid of your ass. One of the best ways to get rid of a bitch that you fucking with is say, look, I don't think my wife gonna like us fucking around together. Sorry. What a way to ruin a perfect day. Not to mention a perfect weekend we just had that proved that we were madly in love with each other. Did you discuss that with him? Did you tell him that y'all was in love? Because I don't think nobody told him. Well, they were out of town. He spent part of the money he was supposed to give her for the rent. She was upset and didn't want him to come back to their apartment. I wanted to slap the audacity out of him. Now, bitch, I thought you changed the grammatical errors in here because this is not how you use the word audacity. Slap the audacity out of him. Okay. Okay. Why was I just now finding out that they live together? He told you he was married on the first date, bitch. Fuck you mean? Why was he picking that moment to tell me? Because he was trying to get rid of your ass. It was already bad enough that I was dealing with him having an estranged wife to begin with. Wasn't estranged, they lived together. Now, this was a woman he was cohabitating with. Yeah, most people who are married cohabitate with their spouses. How did I not know this? We spent so much time dating, spending almost every day together, doing all things constructively. I didn't even notice we had never been to each other's house. Hold the fuck up. Hold up, bitch. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me read this shit again. Maybe I'm crazy. Steve, are you hearing this shit? Oh my God. I gotta read this shit again. We spent so much time dating, spending almost every day together, doing all things constructively. I didn't even notice we had never been to each other's house. For one, you didn't have a house. Two, his wife might have something to say about you coming over to his shit. We were still in our beginning stages, and this man was seriously trying me. No, he wasn't. He was like, look, I live with my wife. You live with your baby daddy. Right, Nelly. How you not notice where a motherfucker live at? If you dating a motherfucker and you ain't met none of his people, and you have not been to his house, you are not his girlfriend. How are you not a side chick? That's typical side chick treatment. If any side chicks are listening to this shit, how many side chicks have been to their man's house? But you wasn't a side chick, right? You wasn't no mistress. You wasn't none of that shit. But you, hold on. Hold up. You have never been to your married boyfriend's house. No. No. Whoa. Steve, can you believe this shit, Steve? Look at the look on his face. You see this shit? Come on, Steve. Go play. How in the fuck are you surprised that you have not been to your married boyfriend's house? But you're not a side chick, right? Oh, okay. Okay. Our trip out of town was the first time we were in an intimate environment. Yeah, because y'all had a bed. It was the first time we had sex because you couldn't do it at his house and you didn't have a house. It took everything in me not to break his neck right there in the playground he made me pull over and take us to so he could reveal his secrets. How is it secret for a married man to tell you, oh, yeah, I live with my wife? Like all the other married niggas do. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is the same book, but bitch, same book, same laughs. But I didn't catch this the last time. It took everything me baby at that shit. I sat there on the swings and said nothing. He was crying. That nigga was crying because he thought he was finally free from your ass. Like, yeah, bitch, I forgot to tell you, I'm married, I live with my wife. That's why you ain't never been in my house. And you didn't go nowhere. That's why he was crying, because you was still there. Fuck. I got up and started walking back to my car. See, and he was hoping, thank you. Don't look back. Walk to your car. It worked. Walk to your car. Go. This was the second I wanted to leave and never see his ass again. God willing, bitch. The first time was at the end of our first date when he told me he was separated. Duh! Most of the time, when you tell somebody on the first day, hey, I'm married, there usually isn't a second date unless you agree to be a side bitch, which you pretty much did. And yes, you were a side chick. If you date a nigga who's married and you've never been to his house, you are a side chick. I slapped half of the money on the check down, slapped half of the money for the check down the table and stormed out of the restaurant. He chased me both times. Why is this in all caps? Of course he chased you the second time because weren't you driving a nigga and have a ride home? I might have chased your ass too if I was stuck somewhere. Shit. God damn. He convinced me that she knew who I was and was completely fine with us dating each other. Granted, which all niggas who got a side bitch say that, oh yeah, my wife don't give a fuck about us together. She don't care. Granted, he was telling the truth. She did know who I was. However, I was simply unaware of how unorthodox their arrangement or convenience was. Okay. Once I made it home, he rang my phone off the hook. Eventually, I picked up and asked him to stop calling me so I could think straight. You know, there's a block button on the phone, bitch. That's how I stopped motherfucking calling me. I blocked. I don't. It just that block shit must have just came out. I don't know. The next few days consisted of him doing damage control. He let me know that he was moving out of their apartment so that he could start his life with me. Okay. He said that he was temporarily moving into a relative's house until he found another apartment. I forgave him and wanted to continue our relationship. Y'all don't have a relationship, bitch. You had a situation. It's a situationship is what the fuck it was. I reassured that their interaction with each other was over entirely. It's called a divorce, bitch. And if you don't have one, then that means the situation is not over. The only reason why they'd see each other again was in their act of filing for a divorce. Now, keep in mind, I didn't ask him to divorce her. I was ready to leave and be done altogether. I didn't like the situation at all. It was a terrible way to start a relationship. Yeah, usually, if anytime you start a relationship with someone who's already married, it's pretty bad. It's pretty terrible. I prayed on it with your Buddhist ass, and it stayed. It wasn't until later that year I began understanding why God made me stay. Bitch, I'm confused because I'm simple. Like you said yourself, I'm simple. So I don't know if you go from black to mixed race, from goddamn uh Buddhist or Christian. I'm a bitch. I can't keep up. I can't. We began looking for a place together. We bought a storage unit to put all our things and stayed together in hotels. You should have put a period right there, bitch. You've been to a hotel, period. Stayed in hotels until we could find a decent area to live in that we could afford. Because of his fear of driving, he wanted to live near a transit center. That way, he could get to work daily without driving. He began to take me off the focus of my own goals. How? What goals you got, bitch? He made me give up certain sources of income because he didn't like the people I was handling business with. Yeah, because you was fucking all the people you did business with. But can't nobody make you quit your goddamn job, bitch. You chose to quit your goddamn job. Don't blame this nigga for that shit. So let me make sure I understand this correctly. According to you, a nigga who's scared to drive, a married nigga who's scared to drive, uh, who's still living with his wife, who don't have a GED, makes $12 an hour, and you let that nigga convince you to quit your job, that means you're dumber than him. The fuck? Okay. Paying for hotel rooms was beginning to be extremely expensive, and my monthly YouTube checks and money from my graphic design company were my only two sources of income. I went from having 5 to 7 sources of income to now two, and I even lost my car. Bitch, that's still your fault. That's your fault for that shit. Don't be blaming him for that. Shit. That's you doing that dumb shit. So stupid ass. Hold on. Who the fuck blocked Warren? Warren ain't blocking my shit. Hmm. Nee, I didn't block. I didn't block. Warren's a mod anyway, so he shouldn't have been blocked. But let me get back to this bullshit ass pamphlet. Um, where was I at? Oh, okay. Which was I also lost my car, which was also one of the sources of income I lost because I was driving Uber. Nah, it ain't the first time you lost your car, bitch. Remember that fake scam you had? Try to get your car paid for? Remember that? Nah, don't put that on Priest. I began changing my life from being a single woman to now a married one. To a married one, bitch, really? Did you tell his wife you married? Did you clear it up with her? Hold on, Nene. Let me try this mod shit because I don't know how to do this shit. So hold on, Nene. Hold on. Participants. Hold on, I don't know how to do this shit. Add moderator. Okay. All right, Nene. You should be modded up now. So I didn't. But I didn't. I didn't block Warren. I don't know who the fuck did, but it wasn't me. Um. Okay. I needed to make my soon-to-be husband comfortable. Hmm. I prayed a lot over our relationship, and the answer that I always received from the universe was for me to stay. Bitch, are you for real? Tension was rising between the two of us slowly. Yeah, bitch, because you should have kept washing your ass because you already know. Because you said it in your little review. I forget who did the book reviews about you saying your own pussy stank. You said that, oh, that wasn't me, bitch. You said in a 30-minute video, how about your pussy stank? You also said in your own words and your own voice, bitch, and everybody here done heard it, how when men were trying to break up with you, when nothing else worked, they would tell you stank. That what you said. That they would use how you smell to get rid of your ass. Don't get mad at me. Shit, you said it, bitch, not me. Okay. It started as a whisper. We were no longer the couple that laughed at the health food restaurant while waiting for our smoothies. Yeah, he was laughing because you. Yeah, bitch, that nigga was laughing all right, going, oh, this bitch think I'm for real. We weren't hiking Stone Mountain anymore. We weren't going out to eat or going to parties. Oh, I didn't forget you did take him to that swingers party. I forgot. That's gross. We were now stuck inside of a hotel room after he got off work, talking and watching Netflix. Well, talking and watching Netflix is kind of what married people do, but minus the hotel shit. Honestly, the kind of personalities he and I had did not include him and I being stuck inside together. We were in the beginning stage of our relationship and we knew we wanted to be together forever. Did you tell him that? Did you tell him that y'all were gonna be together forever? You didn't discuss that with him? Apparently not. However, we were still getting to know each other. Duh! That's what happens when you only know a motherfucker for 3 months. Even couples who've known each other for years still have date nights and are learning new things about one another. We weren't going out as much because we didn't have the money to. That nigga bought a lemon. The man I met in March of that year was starting to look completely different by the time November came. Yeah, because he couldn't get rid of your ass. The man who used to rub my feet, ew, fly kites with me, go on picnics, talk about spirituality and religion, and share food with me was beginning to be a terror because he couldn't get rid of your ass. Because he realized he done goddamn left a stable apartment to be with your ass in that little bitty ass room. What changed this charming, loving, kind, funny man was the same thing that changes every man. You. It's kind of ironic. Every guy gets with you ends up beating your ass. Now look, bitch. Let me explain something. If anytime you in a relationship with a slew of niggas, which you were, and they keep beating your ass and treating you like shit, bitch, it's you. Here go this unnecessary picture with this nigga again. I honestly believe that he missed being able to have sex with other women. Yeah, because they pussy didn't stink. Sex with him was always terrible with me. He had premature ejaculation and erectile dysfunction. Yeah, because he was fucking a bitch he didn't like whose pussy stunk. Yeah, that would cause erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation. Trying to get like, God damn, get this shit over with. Fuck. You know how long that motherfucker probably had to hold his goddamn breath? Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. He told me he was having problems ever since he left the Dominican Republic months before we met. Yeah, because you don't look nothing like them bitches down there. Mm, no. Just looking at me on social media, you can tell how comfortable I am with my sexuality. That's what you call it. I have an OnlyFans account that nobody's over there at. And you're the only motherfucker over there at your OnlyFans account. I don't do pornography, but I'm not an angel on there. Sex has never been an issue inside of my relationships. He used to talk to me about the kind of sex he had with and he and his wife used to have. She used to pretend she was a prostitute and they'd have sex with each other in the closet. That's their business. You pretending you was married having sex with a nigga in a hotel. What's the difference? Also, he had a fetish for midgets. You are 5'0", so yeah, everything seems pretty normal to me. Listen, I don't know. Do not try to make me explain that any better. I just can't. As I hold back laughter, I want to remind you that this is not my business or yours. And why are you mentioning it if it's not nobody's business, bitch? Let's just say that level of kink isn't my love language. Bitch, I'm still looking for you to put something different in this pamphlet. It's the same bullshit. He was beginning to miss access to his wife sexually. Yeah, because she wasn't you. He began to compare us to each other. Let's see, baby. Her pussy don't stink, and yours does. That's all the comparison you need right there. You went to a swinger party and got fucked by a gang of niggas. Sedona, you didn't. Yeah, that's a good comparison right there. Sometimes he'd even beg me to allow him to have both of us simultaneously. I know that's a goddamn lie. Cause he ain't gonna do that to Sedona. He ain't gonna. Oh no, he ain't gonna do that to her. Oh no, if it was, it wouldn't be you, bitch. No, wouldn't be you. He'd tell me that I was better than her in every way outside of the fact that I had a social media presence. Yeah, okay. Okay. My social media presence was a disadvantage to him. Yeah, because you put all that unnecessary business up there, and it's 5 years later, you still talking about this nigga. Even though he loved the fact that, I'm gonna read this just how this bitch wrote this shit. But y'all, this is the revised book with all the grammatical errors, right? I'm gonna read this shit, and it's just as fucked up as last time because I remember this shit stopped me the last time. My social media presence was a disadvantage to him. Even though he loved the fact that you mean that I was? You revised the book, but you forgot to put an I in here, bitch? Even though he loved the fact that was a social media personality initially, now he believed it was a problem. Like, I am mixed race person. I am mixed race person. I was social media personality. So I am mixed race person. I was social media personality. Cause we slow over here, bitch. Right? Fuck. Some of the things this man would say had me convinced that he was retarded. I'm not disputing the fact that Priest is probably about as sharp as a marble. I'm not disputing that, bitch, and I never did. But you purposely got pregnant by this nigga, and you got a 4-year-old who can't talk. I'm not being facetious. He behaves as if he had a mental disability. Again, you'll get no argument from me on that. None. Yeah, Screen, she said retarded. While she got a whole 5-year-old, 4-year-old who that nigga still can't talk. He told me a story about how when he was younger, he was told he had dyslexia. As we were dealing with everyday rigmarole, I noticed that he didn't know basic math and he lacked basic critical thinking skills. Again, after knowing all this shit, he's dyslexic, he's retarded, he's got a mental disability, he doesn't know. I'm running out of fingers. He's don't know basic math, lack critical thinking skills. This is the motherfucker. You was texting his wife, excuse me, you was texting this nigga wife, get the divorce or else. Using a pregnancy app to trap this nigga. Him, the nigga who don't know basic math, dyslexia, premature ejaculation, erectile dysfunction. You on the video asking him, so how many kids you want? That was you! Bitch, that was you! That was you doing that. Get the divorce or else. So you can teach this nigga some basic math and reading and goddamn whatever the fuck wrong with this nigga. You was ready to kill that bitch over this nigga. I bet you were feeling smart as shit in that goddamn relationship, bitch. I bet you would. Goddamn. I couldn't understand how someone was so seemingly self-sufficient but behaved so much like an adolescent when it came to responsibilities that the average grown man should have. I started to doubt myself. You should have started to kill yourself. Excuse me. Questioning whether or not he was truly a man I could trust managing my business or finances. Why would you question a guy to handle your business or finances if he doesn't know basic math, he doesn't know critical thinking skills, he's dyslexic? You want this nigga working with numbers? And you're on the video. So how many kids you want? That was you! Bitch, are you for real? Oh my God. Y'all, this book wasn't this fun the first time around. It wasn't. Oh my God. Bitch, this bitch is incredible. Goddamn. I wasn't even planning on reading this shit this long, y'all, but goddamn. I see some shit that I missed from last goddamn time. Question whether or not he was truly okay, we read that. He cared more about having sex with women at his job than about us building a stable home. Yeah, because them bitches wasn't you. Our relationship shifted drastically. He began coming back to our hotel room, talking to me about the other women from his job and how successful they were because they pussy that smell like garbage. And on his way to work, he didn't have to call the bitches at the job like, hey, y'all, I'm on my way to work. Make sure y'all wash y'all ass because y'all already know. Bet you that shit didn't happen, bitch. He talked about how much better than me they were. Yeah, because they wasn't you. He swore that he was speaking to a nurse he worked with and how she gave him her opinion about our sex life and my vagina. Well, because she's a medical professional, she knows a little bit about health. And because she has a pussy, she knows a little bit about a clean pussy, which you did not have. So, of course, let's see. I'm with this bitch that got stank pussy. I got a bitch over here who probably wants to fuck me. She's a nurse and she's got a pussy too. Let me see what the fuck she thinks. Yeah. He ain't that dumb. How did this man feel comfortable talking to one of his coworkers about my vagina? Probably because she asked him why was he still itching. The nigga at work, dick itching like a motherfucker. And yeah. Oh my God. And you're right, Scrink. Any minute now, bitch, you're gonna spill the secrets on how to be a millionaire. Because I gave this shit my 11-year-old, and she came back and was like, Daddy, I thought I was gonna be rich by reading this book. I said, baby, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, baby. I don't know. Oh my God. Bitch, you're incredible. Oh God. He put me down daily. Yeah. And you put this nigga down yearly. Fuck. Bitch, you can't do shit right. You can't die right. You can't marry nobody right. You can't even give a book away for free. Shit. You think I paid for this book? No. Fuck. Excuse me. He speak to me disrespectfully, telling you to wash your ass because you already know. Is that disrespectful, bitch? Well, I told you to kill yourself, bitch. What does that make me? He began lying excessively, coming home late or pretending he was working on weekends only for him to go be with other women. Duh. Not only were his co-workers in our private business, like you put the whole fucking universe in y'all private business, bitch. He telling what, maybe 12 people at the goddamn job? You telling all the fucking universe about this shit. But it's okay. It's okay when you do it. Right? I can't say that your autistic kid is autistic, but you can put Chris's whole daughter and her picture up on the goddamn website. That's okay, right? Right? But I can't talk about Rain Man. I mean, radio, whatever the fuck we gonna call this little motherfucker. I can't say shit about him, even though he is being neglected. But you can put people, kids and shit up there on your website. That's okay. Right? Priest can't talk about your pussy stinking, probably because he got tired of pissing razors when he would go to the bathroom. He can't talk to a medical professional about that. No. But you can tell the whole fucking universe about this shit. Right? He began lying excessively, coming home late, or pretending he was working on weekends only for him to go be with other women. Yeah! Because a couple of them bitches probably took a bath. At least one of them. Maybe. Not only were his co-workers in our private business, so was his family. Girls he cheated with, and half of my YouTube audience that he had somehow started interacting with. Nah, bitch, you told everybody about this shit. That nigga was just taking up for himself. You brought this shit out. You bitch, you. I was confused. Of course, everyone on social media knew I was dating him because you put it out there. But some of these people were now coming to me telling me things about our relationship that only he knew because you told everything else, bitch. He started talking to men inside of the anti-women groups like Red Pill, Incel, and MGTOW. Men going their own way. No, bitch, they're not anti-women groups. They're anti-you groups. He started behaving like a complete asshole. Not only had he started interacting with those people, but he also began building friendship with my ex-casual sex buddies. Who? I could not understand. Basically, what you try to say is this is the equivalent of y'all ever have a bitch at the job that everybody done fucked, and then the niggas at the job started, laugh when the bitch walked by. Anytime a new nigga on the job, hey nigga, it's your turn. That's basically what you're saying happened to you. I could understand what was the catalyst for all the drama. You were the catalyst, bitch. I could not understand how I went to sleep one night next to an angel and then woke up the next morning next to Lucifer. And I'm still trying to figure out how to balance a checkbook from reading this shit. I still am. So far, this shit is misleading. There's nothing in here about being a millionaire, the road to anything, the road to anywhere, because y'all niggas in a hotel room. So y'all ain't on the road to shit. Then it finally occurred to me what the big issue was. The big issue was that he was married. That's what the big issue, bitch. I understand why things were changing and what was truly going on with this man. He was married. What could make a man that I knew loved me turn into such a pig? It's simple. I was pregnant. I won't argue with you there. I ain't gonna argue with you on that. You with this stank pussy bitch and you done got the bitch pregnant. Oh my God. Y'all. Ah! Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh, y'all, man. Can y'all see that? What the fuck is that? Holy shit balls, bitch. What the fuck? Fuck you do that for? Y'all, that nigga came home from work and this bitch was in a hotel room looking like that. That nigga took off. Damn, that was chapter 1, y'all. Chapter 2, social media drama can make you more money. Chapter 1 wasn't that poetic. I know. I'm no Maya Angelou. You're no Dr. Seuss either, bitch. And that nigga can write better books than you. I'll get to the point, Sue. Just roll with me. I spell shit wrong. If you ain't never said nothing else in your life, bitch, you got there right about that. I spell shit wrong. You spell shit wrong. You say shit wrong. You do shit wrong. Bitch, you just wrong. I make so many grammatical errors and suck at editing. Then why even do a fucking book, bitch? Seriously, I just don't have time to slow down. I need a whole editor. If you have anyone in mind, reach out. I ain't got no book editor, bitch, but I do got some matches. Burn that motherfucker. I got that. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay. Sure, bitch. Wow. That's probably the only fucking thing new that this bitch wrote. In October 2017, I found out I was pregnant. I had been pregnant since early August. Fear set in, and the man couldn't handle it. Nah, it wasn't fear. It was like, God damn, I'm stuck with this bitch. Fuck. All of these changes in our relationship stem from him finding out I was pregnant. But didn't you say earlier that he celebrated when he was pregnant? Didn't you say that? Now you're saying that the problem started when you got pregnant, bitch. Which is it? Are you black or is you mixed race? Are you Christian or you Buddhist? Is nigga excited about your pregnancy or does he want to run for the hills? Which is it? He turned into an entirely different man, all because of my pregnancy. The first few weeks after he found out I was pregnant, he was happy. He was so happy that when you told him you were pregnant, he told you not to tell nobody, right? Niggas who are excited tell everybody. I bet you when Kevin Federline got Britney Spears pregnant, he didn't tell that bitch not to tell nobody. I bet you that shit. When that nigga found you pregnant, he wanted to die. That's why he said, bitch, don't you tell nobody about this shit. He asked me, and I didn't even read this far yet, y'all. And it's just what I said. The first few weeks after finding out I was pregnant, he was happy. He asked me not to tell anyone. She said it right here. He asked me not to tell anyone. Niggas who's excited tell every fucking body, bitch. Everybody. Even though she was a hoe, I bet when Kanye got Kim pregnant, he told everybody. Shit. This nigga wanted you to shut up. Bitch, don't you tell nobody. He promised not to tell anyone either. I guarantee you this nigga wasn't gonna tell nobody. Hell the fuck no. Which again, when you a side bitch, niggas tend to not want to tell people that you're pregnant. But towards the end of November, he came into our room from work only to tell me that he told his wife. Yeah, you might want to tell his wife. Hello, Helen Casey. How you doing? Hold on, Helen. I remember you're from Eli's room, right? There you go, Helen. I got your new outfit. Hold on, Brian. I'm gonna give you an outfit too. Here you go. Okay. Just turned into a blue party, yeah. Okay, where's that? Uh, he told me he wasn't talking to her since they signed their divorce papers in June. But apparently he started talking to her the day after I told him I was pregnant. Yeah, that nigga was depressed. Oh, bitch, help me. Oh my God. Oh my God, I got this bitch pregnant with snake pussy. Oh, Sedonia, help me. Oh, Sedonia. Soncerae, don't you tell nobody you pregnant. Don't tell nobody you pregnant. I ain't gonna tell nobody either. Sedonia, help me. Oh, yeah, that's how that shit went. The truth was coming to light. They're in an open marriage, but included me in this love triangle without my consent. Bitch, in order to be in a love triangle, number one, there has to be love, number one. Oh my God. Okay. Hello, Lotus Black. How you doing? I don't know who you are, but okay. You can okay, cool. Um He only pretended to stop talking to her during our relationship, but was talking to her the entire time. Yeah, most guys do communicate with their wives. Um, Apparently, she was using her heart condition once again to draw him in, and it was working. Just like you were drawing, you were using the fact that you were sick and throwing up to try to draw him in. Because remember, after you left his grandmama house because your pussy was stinking, they were talking about you, and you ran out to the car and shit because you didn't want to go back in there because you was embarrassed, and you said in the book that you was, or whatever the fuck you said, that you stayed in the back of the Explorer with him because you was holding your man down. No, no, bitch, no. He was holding you down. You left his family's house because they were talking about you because your pussy smelled like a bag of farts and you didn't want to be in there. And because he's a dumbass, again, Priest is not going to be on Jeopardy in anytime soon. But because he's a dumbass, he left the house to live with you in the goddamn Explorer, bitch. That nigga gave you a place to fucking stay. His house and his backseat. Fuck you mean? After she found out I was pregnant, she started complaining about her heart. Yeah, that could cause a heart condition when your husband gets this bitch with stank pussy pregnant. That might cause a heart murmur, probably. I mean, you know. This compelled him to start seeing her again behind my back. This fool had a whole wife of 15 years that he didn't have any kids with, and a pregnant girlfriend, me, that he was living with simultaneously. What the hell was that? Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that seems about the gist of it. Yeah. Yeah. So now you a girlfriend. Now you ain't no spiritual wife no more. You're a girlfriend now, right? Okay. He was her second husband. And bitch, don't shame them for not having kids because she already had kids. You know, her tubes are tied or whatever the fuck. That's normal. That's why they didn't have kids. And he accepted her anyway. He ain't accepting you, and y'all got a kid. Let's tell you something right there, bitch. He take care of Sonia and her kids that ain't hers, and he ain't take care of you and y'all kid that's y'all's. He was her second husband. Okay, this bitch had two husbands. You've never had one. How are you shaming Sedonia? How? Sedonia got two motherfuckers to put a ring on it. You had to tattoo a motherfucker's name on your ring finger. I bet he didn't know you did that shit because he wasn't gonna marry you. This, I ain't call you bitch, don't you, because I don't know you personally. This bitch got 2 niggas to marry her. 2! You couldn't get 1. And he stayed with her for 15 fucking years with someone else's kids. You can't get him to stay with you for a month with the kid y'all got. I don't know, but Sidonia doing something right. She got her a younger man. Priest was younger than her. She got her younger man to marry her. Second time. And to be a father to kids that weren't biologically his. And you can't get him to be you can't get him to call a kid that y'all got. Right, Lotus, a month. You was with a nigga a month when you was pregnant, and you couldn't get this nigga to do that. But Sonya got 2 goddamn niggas to marry her. Fuck you mean? And here she go trying to shame her, but she's really bigging her up. He was her second husband. She had 2 boys from a previous marriage and a daughter from a relationship before her first marriage. She was also 10 years his senior. So again, bitch, again. Sidonia must be the shit because, okay, he married her for 15 years with 3 kids who weren't his. Y'all got 1 kid and he don't want shit to do with you. And he was 10 years younger than her? I mean, okay. Okay. By this time, we were running out of money, so we were sleeping in the back of his Ford Explorer parked in a Walmart parking lot some nights. Yeah, because after y'all left his grandmama's house, because remember, y'all got kicked out the bigger room into the smaller room because your pussy was on yuck, and you heard them talking about it. You ran your ass into the Ford Explorer talking about you wasn't leaving, or talking about you wasn't going back in there. And because he's a dumbass, he opened up the back seat of his car to you, so you were not holding him down, bitch, at all. Other nights, we were scraping dollars together to get cheap motel rooms, and you're still in cheap motels. He tried to leave me while I was pregnant 3 times, but came back on his own. Yeah, because you kept guilting that motherfucker into coming back. Priest, you better man than me. Because shit, I would have told that bitch I got deployed to Iraq or something. I would have faked my death. Shit. Fuck that bitch. Oh, hell no. Finally, when he tried to leave the last time, I said to him, if you don't want to come back, just don't. And he ain't been back since. I was tired of the arguments that would lead to vaginal bleeding. Who's trying to play on whose sympathies here, bitch? What did phone call look like? Priest, my pussy bleeding again. Come back. I was stressed and the arguments were making it worse. I was afraid I was going to miscarry. I've miscarried so many times because of a bad abortion I had in my early 20s. Bitch, you had 5 abortions according to you. You weren't miscarrying, you were having abortions. Okay? Your pussy is a graveyard. That might have been why your pussy was stinking. There's probably still abortions up in there. Fuck. My daughter was 18 at the time, and I was told I would never have children again by multiple doctors. If that's the case, why are you using a pregnancy app? Why are you using a pregnancy app to trap a married, slow nigga who's retarded, who had a mental disability, who was dyslexic, excuse me, who didn't know basic math, who didn't have critical thinking skills, scared to drive, didn't have a GED, was married. I'm out of fingers, y'all. And use a pregnancy app on that nigga. Okay. Yet, by the grace of God, by the grace of that pregnancy app, you ended up pregnant. I was stressed, damn near broke, living in the back of a truck, washing up in public restrooms. He did that for you. He had a place to go back to. Now I had to let the public know that the couple that they were seeing on my YouTube channel was breaking up, and it was all some weird facade he was putting on. It was terrible. I was humiliated. You should be humiliated, bitch. Really, you should be. You're right, Nova. This bitch don't ever go to the doctors or the gynecologist. No, she didn't go to the doctor because they would fix whatever was wrong with her. And she couldn't hold that over his head anymore. Please, my pussy bleeding, come back. The doctors would take care of that. She would be able to use that to bring him back in. I finally announced my pregnancy on social media. Bitch, you damn near announced it the day it happened. Everyone was excited for me. No, he wasn't. With the exception of the thousands of men who wished they had a chance with me. The thousands of men who wish they had a chance with you was mad that you were pregnant by a slow, retarded, non-math knowing, non-critical skills having, married, dyslexic nigga. Okay. Okay. One day after my child's father and I attended a funeral, too bad it wasn't yours. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. This bitch is incredible, y'all. Where was that? One day after my child's father and I attended a funeral, I was directing traffic in front of Atlanta's Capitol because his truck broke down in the middle of the street. Dozens of people were driving by in a rush hour screaming congratulations. They were not screaming congratulations, bitch. They were screaming, get the fuck out the middle of the road. Get that piece of shit out the middle of the road. Because I know, because I was there. Because you was live on Facebook. I told y'all this shit. You was live on Facebook. And I was in a training class around the corner. And when the class let out, I'm seeing that she's live on Facebook, and I'm looking over there. I see a white Explorer with a nigga with dreads under the hood and a fat bitch waving at people. And I'm like, oh, this them. So yeah, I saw that shit. Dozens of people were driving by, and we said he was somewhere fraternizing with another woman inside the building near the street we broke down on, that he didn't even get to see how happy people were for us. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me that after his truck broke down in the middle of downtown Atlanta, people were driving by clapping, and he was in there talking to some bitch, please get me away from this bitch. Please get me away from this bitch. Please get me away from this bitch. So, priest, guess what? Everybody's happy for us, and they're clapping. Well, how come none of them motherfuckers got out and pushed that piece of shit out in the middle of the road since they were so happy for y'all? Fuck out of here. He changed so drastically that I began to believe that he never genuinely loved me. Duh. He tried to leave 3 times, and it seemed as if he was out the door again. I began taking over instead of her. Huh? I began taking over. You mean began, bitch? But this is the revised book, right? Okay. I began taking over instead of relying on him to lead our relationship. All of the femininity I used to pour into the relationship began turning masculine. I refused to sleep in the back of the Ford Explorer for another night. You didn't have to. He was doing that for your stupid ass. And then you said that the mosquitoes and shit was flying in, tearing you up. Well, mosquitoes and flies breed in filthy environments. And you said that they were all attacking you. It wasn't a swamp, but it was the closest thing to it. Your words, bitch. I started vlogging on my YouTube channel every day, letting everyone know what was going on with me. I started to be alone more frequently, God willing, so people sent me donations for food as well as my hotel stay. One day, my child's father decided he didn't want to come back. I never wanted to see him again, but she just stalked him for 5 years. But for the sake of our baby, I asked him to not miss any doctor's appointments. Oh, we saw that one doctor's appointment, bitch. We saw that shit. Oh, that nigga was damn. Once I went to the emergency room and called him to come to meet me there, and he didn't show. No, because you were there. I stopped having faith in him after that. I already knew that I was going to be a single mother, regardless of whether I planned to be or whether I wanted to be. Well, you went to the emergency room thinking that they was going to get him to come up there, and that shit didn't work. Oh, well. For the first time ever, I started to rely on my mother. She was residing in California at the time and abruptly moved there 3 years ago to get away from you, prior to being a nanny to 2 children that belonged to my older cousin. My cousin was going through a divorce. She took over watching his children because his mother was going through chemotherapy. My mother and I were never really close. Yeah, because you're you. She always had, again, this is the same shit as the last book. Same shit. Jealous of your sister because she wasn't you. She always had a better relationship with my younger sister. I call her the nights I wanted to give up. Give up, bitch. We've been trying to get you to give up for years. She told me to keep swimming. Yeah, keep swimming away, bitch. Swim away. I could have called her and asked her what the weather was like in Cali, and her answer would always be, just keep swimming. Yeah. I'm like, bitch, why are you calling me? Why? I'm in California, not where you are. Keep swimming away. I was considering giving our baby up for adoption. She insisted, no, just keep swimming. My plan was always to move to California eventually. I wanted to advance my career. What career? You don't have a career. You have to have a career to advance a career. I wanted to advance my career and find a software engineer. She go again, software engineering job. Plus the B means herpes. What the fuck? Who the hell is this? I don't know this motherfucker. Shit. My child's father was supposed to accompany me after we accumulated enough money to make such a move. The nigga who said he didn't want to be with you no more. However, his behavior proved that being anywhere near him would be bad for both me and my baby. So why not move 2,000 miles away and leave him behind? Bye. Bye, bitch. Bye. I always knew I'd have a son. How you always do you gonna have a son when according to you could never get pregnant? What you hollering for? No, Lotus. What's so funny? I didn't do nothing. Okay. I don't know. I just always felt masculine energy flowing through my body. Ew. That's nuts from all them niggas you was fucking at the goddamn swingers party, bitch. That was the masculine energy flowing through your body. When them niggas at the swinger party were pounding your ass, that's all that masculine energy going through your stank ass body. Shit. My mind wasn't on the average thing a pregnant woman usually has on her mind. That is very true, and I'm gonna read this again. My mind wasn't on the average thing a pregnant woman usually has on her mind. Meaning, I might want to get married before I get pregnant. That wasn't on your mind. I might want to be in a relationship, solid or have a solid place to stay. Huh? Hi, Lord Gaelic. I'm Cluster. You came on my panel once and we discussed my herpes for 20 minutes. Wrong. I was a bit drunk on whiskey at the time, though. I don't know whoever the fuck this Cluster B means herpes is, but you might want to straighten this shit up because we clown over here. So, whatever. Yeah, her mind was not on what a regular pregnant woman's mind would be on. I wasn't planning a gender reveal or a baby shower because nobody would go to that shit. We saw your baby shower. It was just you and Big Kathy. That's it. That's it, bitch. That's it. I was trying to figure out how I was going to get to California from Georgia. Keep swimming. My daughter's father was very helpful. Yeah, to get you the fuck away from him. He'd come by my hotel room and bring me food. Yeah, bring you food so you would stay the fuck over there. As a favor to a friend and business owner, he was delivering Jersey Mike's all over Gwinnett County. He himself just retired from his career in telecommunications. Bitch, what does that have to do with anything? This nigga was doing all this shit, retired from telecommunications, but he still did not want you. Okay? Saying what he did for a living does not make you look good. This nigga was doing the telecommunications, whatever the fuck, bringing you food to stay over there. Idiot. 2 weeks before, where was I at? He wanted to move back to Washington, D.C. Yeah. He had a lot of free time and always had faith that my child's father would snap out of it and be there for his baby. Yeah, so you get the fuck away from him. 2 weeks before I moved to California, I stayed at one of his properties. He was the one who dropped me off at the airport. Yeah, he dropped you off at the airport to make sure you really got on that goddamn plane. Shit. Fuck you mean? And he was such a good guy. Why were you languishing in a hotel? If he cared about you this much, he was such a great guy. Why did he let you stay in the back of a goddamn Ford Explorer where mosquitoes are trying to lay eggs on your ass? Why is that? After raising $10,000 in crowdfunding using Facebook, YouTube, PayPal, and Cash App, I took a 5-hour flight to California. Okay, but you couldn't raise $505? You raised $10,000 from all these sites, but you couldn't raise $505, bitch. I already knew that once my son was born, I was no longer going to reside there. I had 4 or 5 months to figure out what I was going to do. Some people ask me, well, what is crowdfunding? How did you raise money? Bitch, when are you going to learn how to be rich? When are you going to teach motherfuckers how to be rich? When? I just want to know, when does a millionaire shit come in? And here's these definitions that she stole from Google. Crowdfunding is when you collect money from family, friends, supporters, investment groups, or personal investors. The main reason why I could raise so much money so fast was because of the large network of business partners, clients, and friends that I obtained over the past 20 years. Again, if you can do this, why the fuck couldn't you get 505? I need $505 right the fuck now, and I don't have it. But you got $10,000, bitch. Where was your investors for 20 years when you was in that car losing your goddamn mind, bitch? And then, here's the crowd. Didn't just send me money, but they also sent items for my son. My virtual baby shower brought an additional $5,000 clothing, diet, whatever. Building a network is essential to raising. What the fuck does this have to do with any goddamn thing? Building a network is essential to raise any kind of capital. It was my insurance policy of friends from high school, college. Again, if you had crowdfunding, the crowd, and building a network, why the fuck couldn't you raise 505? Why couldn't you get a battery for that Toyota? If you had all this shit going on, bitch, you couldn't even get a $70 battery. You couldn't even get 505. God damn. And more bullshit. Again, people, this is the exact same bullshit as before. I also established my own networking group using Facebook that couldn't get you a $70 battery. There are a lot of apps and websites you can use to create a networking group or a virtual event. LinkedIn, you mean when you scam people, LinkedIn, Meetup, copy and paste shit. After my son was born in 2018, my mother and I moved to Sacramento temporarily. Y'all moved to Fremont, bitch. We had to drive around exploring California before we decided where we wanted to live. I was experiencing a lot of online stalking and harassment that interrupted my real life. Who the fuck is this? Cluster B means herpes. I have a question, Lord Gaelic. I have about 7 kids now. How can I go about finding a decent man with these ankle-biting kids running around intruding on my private life? I don't know. Suggest killing yourself, and maybe in the afterlife you'll find a man to take care of all this shit. I don't fucking know. But if you come here to troll, I'm going to play with you. Shit. So, you want to play, motherfucker? We can play. I had to drive around exploring California before I was experiencing the part of social media that goes unspoken often is about the other half of your fan base that we'll just call the Looney Tunes. I think she's talking about us, y'all. These sociopaths are very opposite of the crowd. Even though they're still a part of my fan base. Nah, we're not a fan base. We're not. They claim to the world that I am the bane of their existence, yet they spend every waking moment talking about me in live streams, creating videos for me, misquoting me. This is bullshit, bitch. We do not misquote you. Sensationalizing and twisting my words. While also surfing the internet to find anything relative to my personal life that I don't share with the public. You mean debunking your bullshit? Yeah, we're pretty good at that. They've created public forums about me, posting lies and rumors they heard. Now, we post what you say, bitch. Creating memes and all kinds of foolishness that proves that the fuck. I'm reading this just how this bitch wrote this, y'all. Creating memes and all kinds of foolishness that proves that have nothing else better to do with their time. That proves have nothing else to do with it. You mean that proves they have nothing better to do? Bitch, I thought this is the revised edition. You fixed all your grammatical errors. Fuck. Just weird stuff that the honest average person on the internet doesn't have time for. Some have even tried to blackmail me, attempting to extort me. Extort what? Bitch, you ain't got shit. Even reaching out to my family and friends, as well as my coworkers and business partners. You got to have a job to have coworkers, bitch. Who are you talking about? They make up a large percentage of the digital hate culture. They participate in the overanalyzation of their target's life. Fuck you. The proliferation of hateful and extreme speech reached an all-time high by the time my son was born. I experienced it from the second I created an account on YouTube in 2008. Of course, I had typical interactions on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but YouTube was a catalyst for a lot of the turmoil I experienced over a decade. Their main focus was my race and gender. But you're mixed race. So what are you talking about? Which race is it? Bitch, you're mixed race. So I don't know which one you're talking about. Then later it became my sexuality and economic status as well as my grooming practices and vernacular. Well, sexuality, we don't care about economic status. You pretend you're wealthy when we know you broke as a joke. Grooming practices, that wig looks like Ukraine looks right now. It's fucking bombed and depleted. And your vernacular, I don't know where you coming up with these goddamn words, bitch, but I done point out all kinds of shit that you supposedly fixed. They began sending me emails and text messages telling me to kill myself more frequently. Bitch, and you did it? It started getting overwhelming in 2012, but since my pregnancy, the hate mail got worse. In 2016, while I was still in Georgia, they sent CPS to my house to take my oldest child. First of all, that wasn't your house. That was Andre's house. Wasn't your house. And you weren't raising Damo. Andre was. He was just letting you stay there. And you did put a gun to your head, bitch. For attention. They told the police I was suicidal, and because you had a gun to your head, or you showed a gun, or whatever the fuck. And I was posting videos of myself with a gun. You did. Once I moved to Cali, they repeatedly called the police station closest to my cousin's house, asking them to do a welfare check. Damn. They tell the police that I was going to kill my son's father and that I was suicidal. They also began calling any other relative that they could find, leaving psychotic voicemails, also sending police to their house looking for me. They have followed me around the grocery store, took pictures of my house, tried to interview anyone they thought I knew. Took pictures of what? That was not your house. What are you talking about? People have created fake email accounts pretending to be me, like you created fake email accounts telling everybody you killed yourself. Right, Brian. The bitch still mad because she in the fucking motel. Someone impersonated my mother. Using her legal name, they contacted Google Ads to transfer any money I made online, deposited into their personal account. Someone posted online the old and current address and contact information of all my relatives. Like you post people shit on your shit, but it's okay when you do it, right? The Looney Tunes sent unwanted packages, food deliveries, pest control, and plumbers. Not just to my house, but to the home of my relatives. I wanted to go to a place where no one knew where I was, but you told everybody where you was at. They look at the background of my videos and find distinctive landmarks or objects that could possibly give them clues about my personal life. They were like the no smoking sign that's in your hotel room that you claim you're not in a fucking hotel room. They were finding out my own personal information from me. No, I wasn't handing it over to them freely. They were overexerting themselves and digging too deep, like you were doing, putting people's shit on your blog. They'd see an establishment and do Google Maps searches on the establishments in the background. Sacramento was the only place we could find that had cheap extended stay hotel rates. My mother had about $4,000 saved up. We rented a car from Lyft and used it to generate more income, but you're still doing that. During that time, Lyft had a pretty decent car rental program called Express Drive. They were passing out brand new Nissan Maximas and Sentras for about $250 a week, which was pretty easy to earn. There were times my mom would come back with $2,000 she made over the weekend in the San Francisco Bay Area. She was a champ. She'd drive an hour and 30 minutes to the Bay Area like you did. Then spend at least 4 to 6 hours doing airport runs at San Francisco International Airport, then drive back. Other days, she'd drive 2 hours to San Jose and then do pickups and drop-offs at Norman Y, Mineta, San Jose International Airport. Why didn't you do any of that? Yeah, no, but we saw that fucked up ass no smoking sign. We saw that shit. That oh my God. I've never seen my mother kick into gear like that. She spent most of my life ignoring me. Yeah, because you're you. I would ignore your ass fucking too, bitch. Goddamn. Like you said, when you ran away and nobody looked for you. It wasn't until she found I was pregnant with my son that she really started to be concerned about me. Yeah, you use him as a prop to get your mother's attention too. My deep depression started when I was 5 months pregnant. I was terrified of being a single mom. Yeah, because Andre raised Damo. This is your first time being a teen mom. Teen mom being you got the same struggles that a teen mom has. My mom got to watch my baby. I didn't even want to leave the hotel room. Some days she'd have to talk me off the ledge. She should have pushed you off the ledge. I wanted to die. Well, bitch, manifest that shit. I was humiliated and heartbroken. I couldn't believe a man actually left me to die in a hotel room, severely ill during a high-risk pregnancy. How do you know it was high risk if you didn't go to the doctor? Who put you on bed rest, bitch, if you didn't go to the doctor? So you a doctor too, bitch? You already claim now that you a nurse practitioner. I couldn't believe a man actually let me to, yeah, he did. Here I was, 38 years old, trying to be down for the man I love, only to be left behind so he could have sex with other women. No, that nigga said, fuck this shit. No, He openly admitted that that's what he desired doing, having sex with everybody else besides you. Like that was way more important than eating and having a roof over our heads. What do you mean ours, bitch? Is that you really in here, bitch? My son speaks just fine. He does in fact talk. Well, cam up and put his ass up there. Put his ass up there. I posted a video of my 3-year-old doing a whole dissertation. Put him up there and have him say cat in a hat. Shit. And you're interrupting me, bitch. I'm trying to read. Because you said I'm slow. Okay, so I need to concentrate on this fuck shit that you call a book. Well, if I'm welcome to have an opinion about your book, stop interrupting me and let me read. Nova, can I finish reading, please? My oldest daughter always had an amazing dad. Of course, your daughter had an amazing dad because he raised her and didn't put you on child support. Now, see, let me explain something to you, bitch. Damn, no, let me explain something to you, bitch. See, when I got divorced, I put myself on child support. Okay, because that's what I do. I put myself on child support, take care of my children. Okay, nobody had to tell me to do shit. Well, bitch, you want me to leave your son out my videos? Take Chris's daughter off your site. Them pictures you got up there, that whole shit about a daughter, take his daughter off that goddamn site. Anybody kids up there, take their kids off your goddamn site, and I'll stop talking about radio. I mean, your son. Stop interrupting me, shit. Andre is still a great dad to this day. Dominique is 21 and he still checks up on her like she's 6 years old. Because that's what daddies do. We always check up on our daughters. That's what the fuck we do. Okay? So if I call my daughters and they don't answer the phone, they know their daddy pulling the fuck up. So when I call my daughters answer the phone like that, because they know. Shit. Fuck you mean? He even calls and checks up on my son Justice. No, he checking to make sure you don't come back, bitch. He sends me monthly texts asking, did his father call yet? He ain't gonna call. And I think attention starved. Bitch, I don't care about your attention. I'm doing this shit for shits and giggles. Stop interrupting me. He even calls it he sends monthly texts asking, did his father call yet? And really, and I'm being nice to you, Soncerae, he's asking if his father called yet, and he's really laughing when he's doing it. Like, did his daddy call yet? That's why he's doing that. So that's a little form of assholery on Andre's part. That's some free advice. Then put your son in daycare if you can afford it, and they're going to know that he's delayed. We're trying to help the little motherfucker. But again, take Chris's daughter and everybody else's kids off your blog site, and I'll stop talking about it. He is so sure Priest will wake up, come to his senses, and actually want to be a father. No, he won't. After the DNA test that Priest begged for came back positive, I was rewarded a whopping $264 a month in child support that is garnished from his pay. So what? He's paying child support. Who cares? But you put him on child support to hurt his pockets because you know he don't make no money. So that $264 is hitting his pockets. That's why you're doing that shit. An amount of money that he apparently thought was some kind of come up. Once Priest texted me, that's all your ass is gonna get. Like I was some money-hungry hypergamy hussy that only dated him because he was flying me out and buying Birkin bags. Two things he can never afford to do. You can't either. Well, bitch, you're pretending to talk to a teenager on a fake account and putting this child up there. Take Chris's daughter off your website and take everybody else's kid off your blog site, and I will stop talking about Rain Man. Okay? My child support amount was seventh circle of hell low because of how much more money I made than him. The most he has ever spent money on was going half on a check at a restaurant for dinner. That's your fault, bitch. Or paying for our hotel room stay while we look for an apartment. Pregnant, I slept in the back of a Ford Explorer with this man because I didn't want to leave him by himself. No, he wasn't by himself, bitch. He was not by himself. He left his grandmother's house because you didn't want to be in there. He was staying with your stupid ass. Y'all say bye to Soncerae and thank her for stopping by, because bitch, we don't block you over here. I thought Justin speaks Korean, Mandarin, Spanish, Vulcan. Have that motherfucker say a sentence in Japanese and I will stop. He was my man, my friend, my heartbeat, my future husband. I wanted to trust that he'd do whatever he could to get us out of the situations we were in. I couldn't just go off somewhere with friends or family without him. These types of situations are supposed to help couples get closer. We were supposed to build a bond to get stronger, not break up. Well, guess what? Didn't happen, bitch. In our entire relationship, he never went out of his way to do anything of substance for me financially. That's your fault. That's your fault, bitch. Since $264 is such a large amount of money to him, one would think that, yeah, he'd eventually want to meet our son who is paying for it. Exactly, which proves my point. You're putting him on child support to fuck with his pockets, that he will finally break down and say, all right, bitch, okay, you got me. All right, where the little nigga at? Is that why you won't cut his hair? You trying to make him have dreadlocks like his daddy and whatever the fuck? And look what he got you. But no, the month this book is published, our son should be 3 years old by now. Justin's only seen pictures of his father. Yeah, because you keep plastering him in his face. I don't care. No, bitch, you can report whatever clips you want, and we gonna report you having goddamn Chris's kid and everybody else's kids up there on your blog page. Fair use, bitch. Fair use. His father sent me $25 via PayPal once. Filing for child support was a struggle. I wouldn't know about that because I put myself on child support because I don't know. I begged him to not make me do it. That seemed more like a threat since he didn't want to be with you. You put him on child support. See, and this thing that people don't. Why the fuck do people use child support to make up for failed relationships as opposed to actually taking care? Why? Why is that? People use bitter baby mamas like you use child support to spite the man who don't want it. Again, I don't know. I've been said priest ain't shit. You ain't shit either. But no, again, no Soncerae, take Chris's daughter off your blog, and I will stop posting about the little motherfucker. But again, you ain't shit, and neither is priest. Again, I can call my kids right now, and they will pick up the phone. Because that's what daddies do, but you don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about nobody hounding me and trying to get me to take care of a child. I don't know nothing about that. I don't. Because you see this right here. What's this little picture? You see that shit right there, bitch? You see that? That's me and my girls at the daddy-daughter dance that you don't know nothing about. Because you fucked up so bad that nigga don't want nothing to do with you. Anyway, let me finish reading this shit. I had no intention of doing it, but once the money started running out and hotel stays started getting expensive, I had to snap out of my postpartum depression and get to work. My mom was so resilient. And again, you putting your mama out there to work. What kind of shit is that, bitch? You so sorry you putting your mother out there to work. Why, instead of handling you want everybody else to pick up the slack for you, bitch? I don't know nothing about that. And I've said it months after the fact when, again, it's fucked up your mama got cancer, bitch, it is. Because my mother lost her battle with cancer. I wasn't out here posting this shit. I wasn't out here trying to do GoFundMe's to take care of that. Why? Because I'm a grown-ass man, bitch. I handle my shit. I paid for my mother's expenses out of pocket, bitch, while taking care of 2 kids. I didn't ask nobody for shit. I took $30,000 out of my own goddamn money and took care of that shit. I ain't had to do no GoFundMe at all. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bitch. I don't know nothing about that because I handle my own shit. I'm a grown ass man. As you can see behind me, I'm not a jewelry guy. I don't floss a lot of shit. But this is about $30,000, $40,000 worth of guitars and basses right here that I bought with my own goddamn money, bitch. So I don't know about no driving Uber. I don't know about no begging for 505. I don't know about scamming motherfuckers. I handle my own shit, bitch. You don't know nothing about that. Let me continue. And there's somebody in the room, and I'm not gonna tell who know I'm telling the truth. They done been to my shit. They done, they know how I roll out. So, bitch, I ain't got to do that. I ain't got to lie. I ain't got to stunt like that. Shit. There's somebody who been in my house before. They be shit. Fuck. Where was I at? I'm letting this bitch throw me off. What the fuck am I doing? She told me to take as much time as I needed to get over my sadness and that she'd work herself to death if it meant that my son and I were okay. She practically did. She did all the work. She did everything, which again makes you look even worse, bitch. Why is your mother doing all the work for your fuck up? She didn't judge me or call me weak. You are weak. You let your elderly mother pick up the slack for your fuck up. You want to sit on your ass because Andre raised Damo. You sat on your ass for that. You thought Priest was going to take care of your ass. You sat on your ass for that. Then you went to California thinking all the subscribers and crowdfunding was going to take care of your ass for that too. Then you expected your mama to take care of you. Now that she's not able to do that, and it's fucked up that she's in the situation. It really is fucked up, bitch. Because I know exactly what your mama going through. That's fucked up. Now who gonna take care of you? Who gonna take care of you now, bitch? Who? I don't know. I cried so hard every day. I had mood swings and extreme anxiety. I couldn't sleep. My eating habits were ridiculous. I lost 30 pounds during my pregnancy. What? You lost what? Thank you, Nelly. But I'm able to maintain my shit, is what I'm saying. I don't beg, I don't get on here e-begging like this bitch do and pretend to be something that I'm not. I lost 30 pounds during my pregnancy. Really? Steve, can you believe this shit? But after I gave birth, I ate comfort food so much I gained 50 pounds and counting. I had a very bad case of postpartum. My suicidal thoughts became ideation. I began trying to figure out how to do it, bitch. It's real easy. Okay, it's real easy. Get in your Tesla and drive the fuck off a cliff. That's the easiest way to do it. Easy. And matter of fact, so technically it doesn't have to be suicide if you set the autopilot on the Tesla. So set the autopilot on the Tesla so it's not technically suicide, so you might not go to hell. Pro tip. When I was going through it, I was thinking about giving up my son for adoption. Yeah, of course you wanted to give him up for adoption. Because shit. The baby was used to trap him away from his wife and it didn't work. So now you're stuck with a baby who you resent. Of course you want to give him up for adoption. God damn. My best friend Marie wanted him and offered to fly here to come and get him. Nah, because she got him, you wouldn't have a way to hold on a priest. Everyone was begging me not to do that to Justice. I am his mother. The only person who can love him how he needs to be loved is me. I began to start making him my motivation. He should have been your motivation from the jump, you bum bitch. How many mothers say, damn, I need to start making my kids my motivation? They supposed to be your motivation, dumbass. See, this is why I shit on baby mamas and baby daddies like you, bitch. Coming from somebody who is responsible and take care of his children. When I see motherfuckers like you, the shit starts to make my hair grow back. That's how pissed off I get. Instead of believing, no, my reason for keep pushing forward. Instead of believing I couldn't be the mother he needed, I snapped out of it. You're still not the mother he needs. Since I was going to be doing this alone, then I mined as well. This is the revised book that you said you fixed all your grammatical errors. And I'm going to read this exactly how you wrote it. God, this bitch is retarded. Since I was going to be doing this alone, then I mined, M-I-N-D, as well do it. You mean you might as well? M-I-G-H-T, bitch. Get a fucking thesaurus. I might as well, not I mind as well. Oh my God. I might as well do it the best way I can. The plans my son's father and I made, you made those plans, bitch. The plans my son's father and I made were now down the drain, but it didn't mean I couldn't still do those things with my son. Y'all. Y'all. Oh. Bitch, I hope you because I know you're still watching. And thank you for stopping by the way. We all got a pretty nice kick out of that. I hope y'all thank Soncerae for stopping by. Um, or like Warren say, thank you, Soncerae. But bitch, you should take something from this shit right here. But you should take some criticism from this. You really should. Cause this is terrible. Or what the way Charles Barkley would say it, bitch, this is terrible. This is straight terrible. You're right, Nova. He does deserve better. But again, she keeps jumping over the fact, oh, everybody picking on my son, picking on my son. Bitch, you got people's families and kids on your blog. Take them people kids off and we'll stop talking about your son. I think I can speak for the whole pit when I say you take people's kids off your blog, we'll stop making videos about your kid. But you won't do that. Because you a bum bitch. Okay. Where was I? What government is, and again, bitch, we're still waiting for you to teach us how to be a millionaire. We're still waiting. We're in chapter 3, and we have not learned anything about being a virtual millionaire, a fake millionaire, nothing. We're learning how to run a man back to his wife. That's all we've learned so far. Yeah, I'm gonna read this last chapter and I'm gonna shut this shit down because this is the same book as before. I thank everybody for showing up. Hail the pit, and bitch, we gonna stay on your ass, bitch. Believe that shit. This is the same fucking book, same fucking grammatical errors, the same shit. I'll read his last chapter because there's nothing different in this book. Chapter 3, what government assistant taught me about my money? Struggle love is some bullshit. It is. I don't know why women are praised for being loyal to a Dusty, but you used a pregnancy app to get pregnant by a Dusty. So what does that make you? To this day, I can't believe I dated a man who only made $12 hourly. At least he had a steady job. Why did I lower such a standard only to be surprised by the low energy experience I had with him? Well, bitch, you're still begging this motherfucker to come back since he's so low energy. And you see what the fucking result was. I'm a businesswoman with a damn degree. Show your degree. Show that motherfucker. Show your fucking degree, bitch, and I will shut up. Show it. What's your business marketing degree? Show that shit and I will shut the fuck up. Until then, I'm going to keep rolling with bullshit. Yet here I was being a complete dumbass. I will give you that. Basic. Men are supposed to help women maintain a lifestyle we have. No, we're not. No, we're not. Los Angeles Rams, I don't know who you are, dude. So, men are supposed to help women maintain a lifestyle we have already created for ourselves, not depreciate our value or destroy our reputation or life. That is true. The last part is true. But men are supposed to help you maintain shit. You're supposed to have your own shit and be able to handle your own shit by yourself. So you cannot blame him. If you can blame that motherfucker coming in 3 months, wrecking everything you had, that means you never had shit to begin with. Don't blame him for this shit. Priest and I talked a lot about starting businesses, creating wealth, and traveling. Right, y'all talked about that shit. Talked about it. But didn't do shit. I don't know how to drop a link. I don't know how to drop the link. I don't know how to do this shit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't. How do I do that? I'm not tech savvy at all. I don't know how to do any of that shit. So if anybody can show me how to drop it, okay. Hold on, Rams. Let me give you a blue tuxedo. If anybody knows how to drop the link, then tell me and I'll do it. But I don't know how. Um, yeah, I am. I mean, I don't know who I am is, but I mean, if I don't know what I'm using. I'm using um, what am I using? I don't know. I've never done this before, Nelly. I don't know how to do a live panel. Okay, because I don't know how to do this shit. Well, Nene better hurry up and call because I got to make a Cornish hen in a little bit. Stop laughing at me, Aries. Shit. I told you. Look, I told you my ass is struggle streaming. Shit. If Nene gonna call, I'm gonna keep reading. Priest and I talked about starting businesses, creating wealth, and traveling. Right. Y'all niggas was talking about that shit. You weren't doing anything. For him, it was all talk. For you, it's all talk too. However, I was dead serious. Some of us have a purpose in life. We're trying to figure out why. Well, Aaron, my old lady is a registered nurse. So I was gonna cook the hen and take it to her one of her techs because they work overnight eating that nasty hospital shit. So I make a hen, bring it up there. Dashboard. Um, I don't know how to Oh, let me call Nene because if Nene know how to do the shit, then I'll drop a link. I don't know how to do any of this shit. Hold on, let me try to figure this shit out myself. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. My phone's about dead.
Man, what the hell you want?
How the hell? What do you mean what I want, nigga? How do I drop the link?
I don't use that. You better learn how to use StreamYard like the rest of us.
You act like I be doing this live shit all the time. I should have asked Soncerae when she came by.
You sure should have.
Soncerae, if you're listening, can you show me how to drop the link, bitch? You're welcome to come up.
I don't know if you can do that on there though.
I don't think I goddamn know.
on the YouTube studio. Why is you using it?
I don't. You act like I do this shit all the fucking time.
Damn.
Look, when the last time this bitch released a book? August. That's the last time I went live.
Damn, man, you use StreamYard. Well, turn that one off and go use StreamYard.
Huh?
StreamYard. This is what you use to go live all the time.
You say it all the nigga. You say it all the time like I go live all the time.
I know. Now people know how the hell I talk to you. Why is you playing me on that damn live stream?
Cause it's live.
Hey y'all.
Oh shit. Hey, y'all, this ain't Nene for real. This is me throwing my voice. This is CGI. This isn't really Nene. Okay?
Like they don't know that's me.
Goddamn, change your voice, nigga, so they don't know it's you.
They're already too goddamn late.
Oh. God damn it. Well, Soncerae, come back and show me how to goddamn go drop a link, bitch. Come back.
They don't have a link on
Huh?
YouTube Studio. You have to use other streaming devices and connect it to YouTube.
What?
Lord.
Steve, come here. Maybe Steve know how to go live. Shit, I don't know.
Steve!
Steve! Well, fuck you then.
Don't be cussing Steve out.
Oh, I know how to get that nigga. Watch it.
What are you talking about? Did you just turn the live stream off?
No!
What is so goddamn epic?
Oh, there you is, nigga. Oh, now you want to come around the corner because I'm shaking your damn food. Oh, shit. Yeah.
No, it could be heard.
Steve, how do I drop the link?
You gonna jump on your lap and go, rah.
Steve, do you know how to do this shit? Do you know how to go live or not? Because I don't. How do you drop the link? Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
How he gonna look at you in the tone of voice?
Well, he's talking shit to me now. Look, Steve, look. Do you know how to drop the link? Okay, well, they don't know how to do this shit.
Have a link to drop on them.
What link?
You don't have a link on there to drop, Lord Gilly.
Duh!
So how you gonna drop a damn link? You asked
I don't know!
I told you to turn it off and use StreamYard.
So you want me to end the live stream?
Yes, and start another one on StreamYard or Zoom. What the hell?
Do you know how to do this? Steve? Okay, I understand that, but you know how to do this? Damn, Steve cussing me out and shit. Here, nigga, because this is all the reason why I came in here. Come on. Here, eat that. Crazy. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, y'all. So,
Do StreamYard.
Lord Gaelic is bald-headed with a cat named Steve. Red is bald-headed with a cat named Snow. The similarity is crazy. Well, fuck you then, Aries. Shit. Yeah, I'm lost like a motherfucker. I am. I don't know. Soncerae, if you're listening, since you're a techie and you're a computer engineer, come back, Soncerae, and help me drop the link. And you're welcome to come up. So I don't know.
So come on, turn this off and start a StreamYard.
Oh, and people, this isn't Nene, okay? It's not really. It's not Nene.
So you turn it off. You say have vision and stay focused.
Stop laughing your normal laugh because they gonna know it's you.
I don't know how to be no goddamn different. They gonna have to just live with it.
Oh.
Too late now.
Well, Aries like I said, she's more than welcome to call in. I just don't know how to do the shit.
You ain't got a number to call in either.
Oh.
Oh, and I'm getting a phone call, so bye, y'all.
Well, fuck you then, nigga. Shit. Bye, Warren. Bye, y'all. Because I can't figure this bullshit out. So we going to end this shit. And we going to hopefully do it. I don't know. Next time this bitch put out a book, we going to reread it. But to summarize this shit, this book is the exact same shit as before. I even found some grammatical errors that I missed the last time. So, I don't know. Have vision, stay focused. Namaste, bitches. Hail to